Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lights. Thank you, little lights. You're delicious and bright. Yes, they are, aren't they, my delicious little babies? Now then, today is 3 years exactly from when I did my very first video on YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay? So it's 3 years today. Hip, hip, hooray, okay? So I have achieved something. In fact, really, I've achieved many things, okay? Because I have managed to, sorry, excuse me, to do good things, like get one's numbers up, like put it this way, to help others, shall we say, my delicious little babies, okay? Just through my dog and bird, my camera. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So for myself, after 3 years, there we are, I have achieved something, okay? So I can give myself a massive tap on my shoulders, my delicious little babies, okay? And I feel super duper delicious and wonderful for helping, there we are, everybody. Okay, my delicious little babies, it makes myself feel much better, okay? Now then, yesterday I wore my original top that I wore on my very first video on YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay? Because I did me a Virgo video, okay? You know, because I am a Virgo, you know, because... most can get along with Virgos, do you see what I mean? Okay, but you know, we do have our, there we are, shall we say, before I even say it, I went cold all across my shoulders, we do have our fussy ways. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay, so I suppose to the odd ones can be slightly irritating, but not to worry, not to worry. I just tend to distance myself with love away from anybody. If there was to feel that I'm, let's just say, either strict or, you know, maybe get on one's nerves, you know what I mean? Because you like things, there we are, a particular way. Do you see what I mean? I personally see nothing wrong with that. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? And ones must remember, you know, I was doing the cleaning, there we are, from when I was 10 and a half. Do you see what I mean? I could cook my first Sunday lunch at 10 and a half. Do you see what I mean? I'm now 51, okay? So that's that. But for everybody else, no. I am very palatable. Do you know what I mean? So I do get some, God bless you all, how I love you so, who can stand listening to me, my delicious little babies, okay? Okay? I mean, I can criticise myself all alike, really. I do not mind anybody else criticising me, as long as I feel that it's common sense, there we are, and constructive. Do you see what I mean? Because if it's not, I don't want to listen. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Simple things. Do you see what I mean? Do not engage in it. That's a simple solution. There we are, my delicious little babies. Do you see? Anyway, me personally, I feel that I'm a very pleasant woman. Do you know what I mean? And I do my best to get along, there we are, with as many as what I can of mankind. Do you see what I mean, okay? I don't trouble nobody, so therefore nobody must trouble me. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, anyway? So yes, yesterday I wore the top that I'd, you know, originally wore 3 years ago, okay? But I haven't wore this one for a long time. It's my little wine-coloured top, you know, red wine. UB40, my delicious little babies, okay? Now then, let's begin. And just to let you know, it's around 11:15 in the morning in our old England, my delicious little babies. Very, very chilly today, okay? So if you do not have gloves, then, you know, your fingers are going to go very, very super duper cold. It has been peeing down. If it's raining, okay? And, well, we are seeing a little bit of a blue sky. Okay, my delicious little babies, yellow, blue sky. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so that's the weather forecast, and I can only hope and pray that the weather is super duper and deliciously well wherever you are in the world, my little beautifuls that you all are, and how I love you all so. And thank you so very much for any views, for any likes. You know, thank you for everything, my little beautifuls. You know what I mean? It is very much, there we are, very much appreciated. And I'm most thankful. Do you understand what I mean? If I'm helping others by giving information, by, let's just say, not meaning this, you know, in a patronising way, but educating others who would not otherwise know of these different videos or uploaders, then there we are, my job's done. Okay, so that's that. So what do? Yeah, we need to go backwards. Okay, my delicious little babies, to the first video. Okay, so this is search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. Kim space Osbol. Okay, Osbol, and then hyphen Copenhagen space Denmark, and then space bar BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, she's up to 14.9 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies. Okay, on BitChute. Okay, the video should read, are you paying attention yet? Question mark. I put 2 question marks. You know, Trouble Trump is setting the stage for New World Order, NWO, my delicious little babies. Okay, I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Are you paying attention yet? Question mark, question mark. I'll call him Trouble Trump. Trouble Trump is setting the stage for NWO, New World Order. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, so that video there is around, what was it now? We turn the page. I think it's about 13, 14 minutes long, okay? It's not long, my delicious little babies, okay? And Kim is really brilliant, okay? And I am, there we are, subscribed to her myself on her BitChute, okay? My delicious little babies, okay? She does send some, there we are, some very banging videos, okay? You see, ones need to go back to rewind. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Because with everything that's going on, I'm not going to mention the latest. I just do not want to mention it because I'm hearing it everywhere, quite frankly, okay? And, I mean, I had, when was it? Was it last year? Last year, out the front, and somebody had a drone, you know, looking straight into my lounge, my delicious little babies. It was blatant. Because me dear, oh God bless, they're all so beautiful. My dear little friend, dear little Kaz was here, and she said, what is that Jesus piece? Do you understand what I mean? Yes? Looking straight into my lounge, my delicious little babies, okay? So, yeah, we're hearing about it all over the place. That's why I do not even want to engage in it, okay? Because it's just, there we are, another distraction, my delicious little babies, because that's what they're doing. Everything is bang, 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 bang at us. Do you see what I mean, okay? So we've just got to be able to, it's like dodging. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? There we are. That's what we're having to do now. Do you see? So, yeah, because as they come to realise, many more, there we are waking up. God bless, okay? Well, it is a blessing, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Like I said, you got the ones who very sadly we cannot help. Then you've got the next set where they're stirring, okay? So they're half asleep and half awake. And you've got the others, there we are, who are fully on the ball, like myself and others. There we are, my delicious little babies, do you see? Okay? So they're having to do all these things now. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Anyway, next one, okay? Let's have a look. Yeah, this one, yes, this one here, my delicious little babies, okay? This on BitChute, it's a search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. Of course, with anybody not in that way, okay? This uploader happens to have 8,257 subscribers, my delicious little babies. Jim, with a J, space, Rizzoli. So it's R-I-Z-O-L-R. Jim, space, Rizzoli, space bar, BitChute. And then you should have reached your destination. Okay, my delicious little babies, now then. And can I just please just say, you know, to dear Jim, okay, because I was listening to a video the other evening, and he was talking to Phil Fake Nukes, and there were 2 other you men there who he was talking to. Anyway, really good video to listen to. It was over an hour long on his same channel. But dear Jim, God bless him, has not been very well. He's had a stroke and everything. So, dear Jim, God bless you. You know, I can only hope that you get better soon, okay? Because God love you. He does bang out some really, there we are, really good videos, okay? And of course, he was another one, God love him, who also got banged off everywhere. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? You see the pattern here? See the pattern? Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? You see, when I've just said that to you, I got ziggy zags, you know, like, there we are, like ziggy zags. That's what I was getting, ziggy zags. Ziggy zags. Okay, my delicious little babies. This is very interesting. He's uploaded this video onto his channel. God love you, dear Jim. Okay, and not in that way, not in that way. Ivermectin is a poison. Yes, my delicious little babies. I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? Ivermectin is a poison. Now then, I just need to talk about this now. Your man there who is on the video, who is explaining this, he's talking about all of this has come off a Substack, okay? And he's showing you, there we are, all of the paperwork, there we are. It's very plain to see, my delicious little babies, okay? And of course, you know, he has advised others to go and to take a look at this, all this paperwork, you know, of what all of this is about. Now, I happen to look a bit into this ivermectin. Okay, this is a while ago now. Okay, now the thing is with it, okay, this is the conclusion that I drew myself to. Okay, anybody else could be different. Okay, but it's something that you have to take from what I gathered. Okay, so only so much of. There we are. Okay. It's not something where you can just pop a pill, you know, pop, pop, pop like Smarties. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So, you know, I listened to all of this video. It's, is it about an hour and 20 minutes long or something, okay? So, yes, I was paying, there we are, very close attention to this, okay? Because it was said at the beginning of all of this, okay, to do the ivermectin, which of course, you know, born in the USA, you know, but of course they sell it in Thailand, there we are, and other places now, okay, because it's to do with parasites in the body. Anyway, but they had originally, see, I'm stumbling here, I'm not changing my video, they had originally have said, which they did say, that it was to do with like horse medicine, okay, my delicious little babies. Anyway, there was a lot to do with all this all over, there we are, BitChute, okay, and we're going back, what is it, a few years ago now, okay, but this is a very interesting video to listen to. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I am going back many years ago now, my delicious little babies, okay, because I used to suffer a lot. I'm not going to say it because it'll happen, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, words are spells, okay, so we steer away from that. But I used to suffer this area here, okay, and, you know, but it was something where once it was infected, it was really infected, okay, so it used to affect my chest, used to affect everything. So occasionally I would have to have, what was it called? It's penicillin, amoxicillin, okay, and there we are, it did cure it. There we are. So I am going to be honest there, it did cure it, okay? But as with any medication, you see, I do not believe, this is myself personally, I mean, others would say different, okay? I'm a woman with a view, I shall have my effing view, do you see what I mean, yes? But for myself, no medication should be taken, there we are, before I even say it, indefinitely. You see what I mean? It should be there just for a short time. There we are, you know, just to do its job and then just to move on from that. Do you see what I mean? Of course, you've got a lot of very nasty nasties out there. Do you know what I mean? To do with medicine, okay? But I've always been a firm believer, if something doesn't taste nice, okay, well, that's usually the best thing for you. There we are. I've always believed in that for decades, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? And let's not forget, what's her name? Was it Mary Poppins? A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. The medicine go down. Wasn't that happening in To Do with the Pearlier? My delicious little babies. You know, you just had a little bit of sugar with it. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you say? Okay. But of course, that was a different type, wasn't it, my delicious little babies? We only need to go back to Africa now, then, isn't it? And other places, as I mentioned, Hull, in our old England, my delicious little babies, okay? So, yeah, but a very interesting video to listen to. But of course, you do have rather a lot now, there we are, who are selling this, there we are, ivermectin. But I would say, which I thought about anyway, like I said, I looked into a bit of it, okay? It is something where you do need to look at it, there we are, carefully, okay? Because it is clearly something very strong. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Very good video, there we are, to listen to, should anybody have any form of an interest. And if anybody is interested, maybe if you was to type in DuckDuckGo as an alternative search engine and maybe just, you know, read up on the ivermectin, you know what I mean? But you would get this Substack from your man there who's doing the video. It was a very interesting video to listen to, my delicious little babies. Oh, yes, it was. Okay. But like I say, I mean, it's been years and years and years since I've had any form of a medicine, okay? Because I usually, there we are, treat myself, you know, with other things, with, there we are, naturally. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Another really good thing to have as well is honey, you know, like a good quality honey, and some thyme, you know what I mean? And then, you know, you can either drain it off if you got a little drainer, you know, and just sort of have it with some hot water and have it as like a little drink of tea. Green teas, there we are, green teas, another really good drink to have as well, my delicious little babies. Do you see to me? So there's so many things that we can treat our bodies with that's all, there we are, natural on our earth. There we are, my delicious little babies. Do you see to me? And I feel that if more was to maybe come away from that, okay, come away from all of these, do you see what I mean? And more into the natural, you know, what our bodies are, that we are supposed to have. Okay, I actually feel, there we are, we would be moving into much more, there we are, of a better place, my delicious little babies. Do you see? I mean, okay, fair enough. If you break your arm or your leg or something like that, you have to have it in a cast. Yeah, well, fair enough. I mean, you have to have that done. Do you know what I mean? It would be interesting to see what they had before that. I may very, very well look into that, you know. You know, what they used to do if, say, somebody had broken their arm or their leg. You know, it's worth taking a good read into, do you know what I mean? To see what they've done before the old plaster cast came. That would, there we are, that would be very interesting to take a look at. Again, you know, immersed to that, there we are, DuckDuckGo, or, you know, what other search engine you choose, but there's one that likes to, put it this way, bury everything, my delicious little babies, so you have to look through pages and pages and pages and still get effing nowhere fast. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? I'm sure that you all know which one I'm talking about, okay? So, yes, please and thank you. Could please take a look and, you know, to help support our dear Jim, God bless him, you know, because he is 72 years of age now and, you know, he's clearly got, God bless him, health issues. Do you see what I mean? So we must all say our prayers for dear Jim and any other dear little soul out there, there we are, who is suffering at this moment in time, my delicious little babies, okay? Of course, usually through no fault of their own, if you follow me. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so the last three, you're going to like these, okay? Do you like all of the videos, actually? But, you know. Right, are on YouTube, my delicious little babies. Now then, which one shall I go to first? Oh, it's so delicious this morning, my delicious little babies. I get really excited. You know, like when really good videos come up. Oh, I get super duper excited. Do you know what I mean? Some would say, well, you know, others will probably get excited over buying a new dress or jeans or handbag or shoes. No, not me. Flipping videos, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Anything to do with sewing, cooking, you know, videos. Yeah. That's the highlight of my day, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Yes, I just love anything like that, do you say? Now then, here we go. So this one here, okay, this one here, right, this on YouTube. So in the old space bar, this uploader happens to have 9.11 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies. If you could please and thank you type in, okay, Adam space Smith space Institute, sorry. Okay, my delicious little baby stumbling here on this one as well. Just repeat it again for you, shall I? Adam space Smith space Institute. Okay, that's the uploader. This video was uploaded 2 weeks ago, okay, on his channel. And the video should read, why the British government killed Birmingham. That's our Birmingham, our Brummie from, you know, where I live, okay, where I'm talking from now in the UK, because they called it the United Kingdom, didn't they, my delicious little babies, okay? Wasn't that so many decades ago, was it, my delicious little babies? Anyway, so I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? Why the British government killed Birmingham, and I'll just put in brackets UK because it's in our UK, okay? So, yeah, this is really interesting now. This is about nearly 19 minutes long, so it's not a long video, my delicious little babies. Anyway, I was listening to it as I was, because I've made myself some beautiful, it's actually French, actually, this particular jam. Apricot jam on toast I had, and then I had a 2-egg omelette, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And it was delish, okay? That was my brekkie, okay? Because sometimes I have brekkie and sometimes I do not. It just depends what mood I'm in. But I had proper eggs, real eggs. Do you see what I mean? There we are, my delicious babies. They're real. Do you know what I mean, okay? Now then, not powdered. Now then, my delicious little babies, you know, from born in the USA. Now then, very interesting video, yeah, because it turns out, doesn't it, that, you know, our Brummie land, yes, in the whole of the world now, there we are, this is the whole of the world, okay, was actually the best run city, there we are, in the whole of the world. That's what it was regarded as, okay. And in Birmingham, where I'm from, they did their own car industry, their own weapons, their own coins, and their own jewellery. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? Did you please hear me very good? There we are, what I've just said to you. So they did their own car industry, their own weapons, their own coins, and their own jewellery, okay? Then bit by bit, you know, it was chiselled away at, okay? They do, your man there, sorry, he does talk about, because you do not see him, you just hear his voice, and he just shows, you know, on the video, different things on the video. They do cover to do with Coventry, Leeds, Liverpool, you know, like that he does, okay? My point in it all is, because we had to go bankrupt the council in our old England. Yes, everybody was talking about it anyway. In 2023, last year, my delicious little babies. See, I'm stumbling again on this, okay? But you see, we go back to it again, but this shorty, there we are, this shorty video is very important, okay? Because you see, because we were chipped away at, right, and it pees me off, my delicious little babies, yes it does, because me personally, I am proud to be a Brummie lass, even though, but then again, I'm also proud that my dear dad and me, oh, I love them so, I've already said good morning, my beautiful dear little nanny and granddad from Hull. Okay, so because I spent a long time in Hull when I was little, more time in Hull actually than I ever did in Brummie land, okay? Well, that's why me accent, nobody would ever say, they said it to me for years anyway, whether it's been on the dog and bone with my job or whatever I've been doing, they would never ever have had me fully down as being a Brummie, because they said that you sound like you've got a bit of a Yorkshire twang, do you see what I mean, okay? So I've been like this for years. There we are, my delicious little babies. This is not just, you know, in the time that anybody's heard me, no, okay? But the point is this, so I'm very proud that we are of our roots. Yes, I am. And then you've got other uploaders, you know, convincing others to go and live in other countries, what to go and flipping badger them and bother them now then. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? That's the way I see it. Okay, why should others then just go and flood another country? Because it's only a matter of time, there we are, before there's problems there in another country. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? I mean, please do not get me wrong. If my life was to change, okay, through whatever, okay, and it was a case of me going to another country, well, yes, I would be done doing it, okay? But for the time that I can stay in my old England, there we are, this is where I prefer to be. It's like if I go on holidays, my delicious little babies, if I go on holidays, well, you know, I'm just being honest now. You know what I mean? I'm not just going to tell porcupines in my camera, no. Okay, at the end of the day, I'm just pleased, there we are, to hit English soil. There we are, yes I am. But it's like we've been taught, and I've been saying this on and off over the months on my videos, it's like they're trying to, that we've taught not to like our own countries. And it's not just our old England. This is going on in other countries, my delicious little babies, because other countries have been flooded with being flooded with other countries coming in, my delicious little babies. Me personally, I do not have anything against anybody, okay? So this is not me being racist. And anyway, I'm not going to go down that road. That's just damn silliness now, Jesus. I'm not even going to go there, okay? I know who I am. And anybody who knows me, there we are, knows who I am. There we are. Do you see what I mean? So I don't need to discuss that any further. My point is in all of this, okay, is that, you know, at this point in time, where is exactly safe? This is a question. Do you see what I mean, okay? So ones can go dot, 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 dot. Do you see what I mean, okay? But there'll come a time when, you know, they'll probably do a video so long down the line and they'll be effing complaining about the country that they're in. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? That's why ones should, I feel, not be so hasty. If somebody genuinely does want to move abroad, okay, whether it's for business, there we are, business purposes, or for whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Yes, see, I'm stumbling on this bit, yes? Well, that's all fine and dandy, hunky-dory, tickety-boo. Do you know what I mean? But to just move, just because you just say, well, I don't like it anymore here, because, you know, you've got too many taxes, you've got too much of this and too... No. You know, I wouldn't leave because of that. You know what I mean? It would have to be, I don't know, whatever reason it is. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So I'd never rule it out. There's an old-fashioned saying, never say never. And it is a true saying, okay? But for myself, I'd just be worried about getting, homesick. You know what I mean, my delicious little babies? You know, with everything that you've known, if you know what I mean. If you know what I'm saying, yes, okay. You know, so it's, you know, it is a very large upheaval. There we are, to move into a different country, my delicious little babies, do you see what I mean? And I'll repeat once again, I feel sorry for anybody who's had to come from another country because they've had to move out of their country, which has been way beyond their own control. You know what I mean? Because there we are, a lot of genuine, cases. And of course, we've got the other side of things, which is what we've all been watching very sadly, the human trafficking side of it. Do you see what I mean, okay? After all, the way that some see it is, there we are, everybody or one of us is there to be used, it seems, my delicious little babies, if you follow me. So, yes, so very interesting to listen to that video, okay? Because what's ended up happening, right, and I've seen it a long time anyway, for decades. You see, it is very true because it is quantity over quality. What's my point in this? What your man there's talking about on the video is that we did, there we are, quality. There we are, simple things, quality. Do you see? And of course, bit by bit, we got chipped at just like an arse sculpture by our putrid effing governments who didn't have no effing backbone. Okay, because there we are, because that's the fact of the matter, okay? And they sold us down the effing river. There we are, that is what they did, okay? And to our generations before us. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? That's what they were done doing now, the piece of effing shark that they are. And I'm never going to shut up about it. Because look what they've done. There we are, they've destroyed us. You've got so many now who cannot work. in Birmingham, and they're shutting down, what was it? I'm pretty sure I said it on another video because somebody had told me. They're shutting down 250, yeah, 250, you heard me right, my delicious little babies, job centres in our Brummyland, my delicious little babies, and around England as well. Well, it's going to be more than that by now. Okay, because they're trying to push everybody, there we are, to doing more home. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so you know, they're sort of trying to reduce, to shrink. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Ones need to really start paying attention, there we are, to what is damn well going on. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay, and I'm doing my best, there we are, to follow, there we are, as what I can. Do you see? Now then, my delicious little babies, what's the next one then? Okay, yeah. Okay, yes. The next one, this one, in the old space bar in YouTube, my delicious little babies. By the way, these have just come up on my feed this morning. It's like I was blessed. It's like I was blessed. You know, I had a feeling when I woke up, I thought, you know what, today's going to be brilliant. You know, you just have that really good, we have that really good feeling. And then, of course, when these videos just popped up on my feed, I thought, oh, wow. I thought, well, slap my thigh, do you know what I mean? I thought I'm going to have a delicious day, do you see? Anyway, this one here, in the old space bar, in YouTube, my delicious little babies, Liberty, that's the uploader, Liberty, space, vault. You know, as in a vault. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? This uploader happens to have 120,000 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? This one's not long been uploaded. It was a matter of days ago. It's not been long uploaded, okay, my delicious little babies? Of course, I've never seen this uploader before, okay? The video should read Ian Carroll. So for some of you out there, okay, my little lovelies, you will know who Ian Carroll is. I personally never saw him before, my delicious little babies. I'm just being honest, I've just not saw him before, okay? And I probably was not paying attention. That's not being nasty, but I was focusing on, doing other videos, giving other information out. Do you see what I mean? But this one happened to pop up. Now, this is just over 10 minutes long, my delicious little babies, okay? Ian Carroll, the deep state is an organised crime ring, my delicious little baby. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Ian Carroll, the deep state is an organised crime ring. Yes, my delicious little babies. And of course, there we are. He's another one who's just done telling it. There we are, the way it is. Okay, my delicious little babies. And it's important with these videos as well. And I'm going to say this again. It's important, please and thank you, just a little bit of time out your day or not, just to look at some of the comments. You don't have to look at a lot, clearly, but just some of them. Do you see what I mean, okay? Because in one of these videos, somebody had put, do you remember when Joan Rivers, so for all of you, you will know who Joan Rivers was, okay, bless, okay? Well, she said she preferred the mob. I think it was on that video, in the comments, my delicious little babies, said that she preferred the mob because at least, there we are, they cared about the communities. But of course, we're not dealing with the mob, are we? We're dealing with something, well, I've always said anyway, a long time, for years, there we are, we're dealing with the mafia. Do you know what I mean? But clearly, it's not one who looks after their own. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? No, 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 no. Seems that that doesn't seem to happen these days. Maybe, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, is it Mexico's just came to mind? Maybe you might have a bit there, see I'm stumbling there, may have a bit there where, you know, they care about their communities, you know, to a degree, okay? But no, we're dealing with something else here, my delicious little babies, well and truly, okay? Very interesting to listen to, like I said, just over 10 minutes long. Now, finally, my delicious little babies, okay? And I want to leave it, you know, like this, okay? Because I've got to bang out some readings before, you know, the ones who celebrate Crimber, you know, before Crimber, okay? My delicious little babies. I'm just trying to do 2 or 3, you know, a day just to bang them out, okay? My delicious little babies. This one on YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay? This uploader happens to have 609,000 subscribers, my delicious little babies. In the old space bar in YouTube, my delicious little babies, the uploader is called Imperial Space War Space Museums. Yeah, shutting a lot of those down as well, my delicious little babies. You know, I remember going back decades ago, you could just walk into town, straight into a museum, or go to our old-fashioned library. You used to be able to do all of that, you know, go and take a walk by the massive, beautiful water fountain, you know, and all that. No, it's not like that anymore, my delicious little babies. It seems like a distant, there we are, memory. And I'm pretty sure that others feel the same in other parts of old England, okay, and many others in different countries at these rather hideous looking buildings being built. My delicious little babies. Anyway, so, you know, bang goes the beauty, and in comes the crap. Okay, my delicious little babies, you know, if you follow me. I could say a lot more. I'm just going to leave it there, my delicious little babies, okay? So, Imperial Space War Space Museums, okay? That's the uploader. The video should read, Rationing in Britain. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, I'm pretty sure with this one, was it 14 years ago? 14 years ago, okay? That this was uploaded, my delicious little babies. So, you know, so it's all those years ago. Do you see what I mean? It's come up on my feed, do you see? Yeah, this is just over 9 minutes long, my delicious little babies. And what they show is where they're stood in a land in old England, okay? And, you know, they get so much butter, so much cheese, you know, which is good for your diet. You know, you'll hear on the video, and it well, I know that anyway. I've always got cheese. There we are. Okay, so I already know this, and eggs, yes, and things like this now. Okay, eggs, yes. Okay. It also shows you on this little video dried eggs, boxes of dried eggs, my delicious little babies. Like I said, born in the USA from old America, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. So it seems that they were shipping them over, it seems. Okay. Please remember what I said previous, a while back on my video today. I said I had 2, there we are, real eggs. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay. None of this powder shot. Do you see? Okay. But they're also talking about lard. Yes, use a lot of lard, okay, and especially like used a lot of it in Yorkshire, you know what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay, because they used to use it for, I do believe they still do, they use it for fish and chips, my delicious little babies, okay. I mean, the fabulous fish and chips, you know, really banging fish and chips, do you know what I mean? And you know that you're getting a piece of fish, proper, there we are, fish. And of course, my beautiful dear little granddad, okay, how I love my nanny and granddad, sir. Well, of course, he used to be a fisherman, so of course he could bring all there we are, the fresh fish home, okay. Then of course, when the fishing industry basically got ruined, like everything else got ruined, you know what I mean? Which of course was a loss of hundreds of jobs, okay. And it's not an easy job to do, being a fisherman, okay. It's certainly not. But my dear granddad, God love him, my beautiful dear granddad, you know, that's what I was saying. They always had fresh. I mean, those were the, all those decades ago, they used to have, I mean, I love beautiful little animals, you know what I mean? But, you know, but the point is that, like, they'd have fresh, like rabbit stew and, you know, and everything like that now, do you know what I mean? And like the meat and the beef and everything and chicken, everything was different, and it tasted, there we are, different. Do you see? But it shows you on this short video, and it was all to do with rations. Then you used to have like a little book. And you could buy what you want, you know, like in jam. And, well, of course, my beautiful dear little nana and granddad, do you know what I mean? Make their own jam. I can make my own jam, do you see what I mean? It's only for the fact that I just wanted the, on a particular occasion, some apricots, my delicious little babies, do you see what I mean, okay? So, but the point is, you can make your own stuff. Do you see what I mean? But in this little video, they're even talking about where the sugar that you had. So what happened is that because, you know, they wanted, you know, for the breakfast for the next day, maybe for the little bairns and everything, you know, before they went to school and everything. Do you see what I mean? So what Mummy and Daddy did is they stopped drinking their cup of tea with sugar in it. It's because they only had so much sugar. Do you see what I mean? Then you only had so much butter. And then you had a couple of margarine. Of course, my beautiful little Nana Bear, oh, God bless, my beautiful little granddad, actually, honestly, right? They wouldn't touch her margarine. She said, I'm not eating that. Just wouldn't eat it, no, because they were brought up, there we are, with damn good food. Do you see what I mean? Okay, and they certainly did not class margarine as being one of them. My delicious little babies, do you see what I mean? Anyway, so that's the end of my video, okay? So wherever you are in the world, so now I'm going to close my book. So wherever you are in the world, please have so we've got to move forward now, move forward. So the book's going forward, okay? My delicious little babies, okay? So wherever you are in the world, please have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life, okay? My little beautiful honey bunnies, my little lovelies that you all are, okay? And wishing you all, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, please have a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, okay? Because we've got to find a way, there we are, just to keep smiling, do you know what I mean? And some days, you know, we may get a bit of a peed off day. Well, it happens to all of us, okay? You know, even they say some, to the best of us, we're all the best. Do you know what I mean? My delicious little babies, okay? And, you know, but we've got to smile. We've got to continue to live that vibration, my little honey bunnies, okay? And sending peace, love, harmony, and bright blessings to each and every one of you. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected. So until my next video, God bless, so much love, okay? And, of course, you know, if you do celebrate Crimber, a very happy and beautiful Crimber to you all, okay? All over the world. All over the world, okay? So much love. God bless. Thank you for listening. Thank you for any views and thank you for any likes. And please, if you do find any of the videos that I've advertised today very interesting, please, if you could pass them on, you know, in your dog and burn, maybe to friends, family, work, colleagues, do you know what I mean? Anybody who you know, because basically what they're trying to do is send us back to rations, okay? So really, it is very important, okay, my delicious little babies, but it's also important to see how they lived, okay? Because it was better quality, minus the powdered eggs. Okay, my delicious little babies, so much love. God bless, take care. Thank you, goodbye.